Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We are continuing our playthrough on Timberborn, where we are making Beavertopia the best place for beaver kind that has ever been. When we ended last episode, we have just gone and flooded this whole new area. Look at all this beautiful new fertile land ready for us to go and use. I'm not going to use the word exploit. That's what humans do. Beavers are better. And so with that, one of the next things we're going to do, one of the first things we're going to do is we have an injured beaver. So on that, I'm going to go and get a medical bed. We'll unlock that for 80 science. And we need to go ahead. Just under here, we are going to go and build ourselves a couple of medical beds just out of the way. So that's going to solve that injured beaver and any other injured beavers that we have coming up. We could also do with some more beavers actually in our population. And so, on that, let us, good old autosave, making it pause as it always does. Let's go and build ourselves another house. And we're going to go for another double lodge once again. And I think... Now, where do I want to put this? I mean, I could put this here. Then we would have to build some pretty big platforms, which I don't think I've left myself space to do. Oh, no, I did! I was told yes. If I press the F key, it moves where the entrance is, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for that tip. That will be greatly used. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, so we want to build some more houses. I'm going to go and... no. I've learned to press F, and now I'll never press another button again. I'm going to go and build a couple of houses here. I'm going to put their entrances right next to one another. And so people can actually get to these. We need... Go ahead and build... We don't need that last one in the corner. There you go. We need to go ahead and build those as well. And as well as those, we're not going to stop quite there. I also want to, in terms of landscaping, want to go and put some floodgates just... in fact, let's make it so I know we're going to be able to reach them. Just in here. This will basically allow me, same purpose as these ones, to stop bad water getting into this area. We're going to put the height down at... Yeah, we'll just put it down at 0.1. They can all start really low. And so with that, let's go ahead and press play. And keep going. Now, after all of this, after everything that's going to be built and all of the further construction, the next phase that I wish to do, I'm going to definitely need a district crossing, is a district center. It's a district with its own population, resources, and an isolated path network. Employees, builders. Now, I want to go and build this just up here. I think maybe here. We are going to go down for the wood. We're going to have water from this pool here. And we're going to start coming across here, aiming basically for the bad water and the metal. Let's go ahead and I think... Let's go and turn it so I can see what I'm doing. I think I want you very nicely nuzzled in there. Now, as you can see, we have no population here yet. That's not a problem. Let's start setting a few things up. You're going to come straight down here. We're going to have a set of stairs just there. We also need multiple... I can't build that set of stairs quite yet. Because I don't actually quite have access to any wood. We're not going to demolish buildings. We want to set up a lumberjack flag, which we're going to go and stick just in here. And then, which will give us access to these trees back here through this little path. We're going to go and set this up. Coming straight across here. And straight to here. Now these districts will be separated by a district crossing. Just up here. So what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and remove one bit of pathing by there. So I can continue to do what I was doing. And there you go. So that can still not quite get those trees, which is very annoying. Because we're going to need them, ladies and gentlemen. We are very much going to need them. Although he can, in fact, come and chop these down. They will be good enough for a start. Because what we are also going to need is a water pump. Now, this is not going to be a huge colony. Now, we don't want to go too far across because we do need to build a couple of paths there. So a water pump can come in just there. And as I said, there are going to be a couple of paths here. Coming across here. I basically then want to be able to come across to here and across to here. So there will be a couple of paths. Probably a step down, a bunch of paths. A bunch of paths and a step up. As well as probably just a path. Although I say that, I'll probably actually just do a path just across here, just to get me to this water. And then, of course, there is all of my metal. Now, you guys don't have any paths yet. That's because I haven't put them in. Done. We have our medical beds. We have our available increase in population. And we have these guys coming down to build my floodgates. Now, I can leave all that to happen. Because over here, we basically go ahead and migrate some population. Now I'm going to go and get 4 beavers. Automatic emigration enabled. I'm going to disable that. I am going to go up to 4 beavers. 2 of them have jobs to do. 2 of them do not. But as soon as we build that, we will start to produce things. Ah, wait, yes, of course. Something I always forget to do. Let's go down and start doing this at normal time because things are definitely going to get interesting, shall we say. Right, so all of that is allowed to be chopped up. Oh, and all of it is just out of reach. That's just being a bit ridiculous, really. How about now? Does that no, that gets me again. One step away from everything. Right, so we're just gonna relocate that. Unfortunately, due to bad business planning. That's going to go in there. Once we've built our little water pump, you can go and be paused. Get that up and running. That will give us water. And then what we are going to need is a large pile, which can come in up. Do you know what? No. Whoa. Whoa. What did we do? What did we do? Again, I think I just got hit by an autosave. We're going to go and grab a medium warehouse first. Oh, wait. A large pile is a little bit bigger, it seems. That's a 3x3. The medium warehouse is only a 2x3, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and put ourselves a medium warehouse. That will allow us to basically not run out of food. Then what we'll do We'll build a path. And we build, basically, I was just having a plan, but I think the plan is, well, now going to fail me a little bit. We're then going to build one of those there, because, so you're going to become maximum priority. Oh, sorry, you are going to become maximum priority. You are then going to become second priority. You are then going to be allowed to have planks. And over here, for my not quite yet district crossing with 600. Although, just to confirm, yes, we are going to have to get rid of one more bit of path. Yep, and so my district crossing will go right in there in the middle. And so over here, food, yep, you're hungry, but food's not a problem, my friend. There's plenty in storage. Plenty in storage. Now, I'm still not going to go and turn on gears quite yet. However, we're going to fast forward this. These beavers are getting thirsty. What does this take? It takes 12 logs. Oof. They're also getting a little bit hungry, unfortunately. What does this take? 15 logs. Yes, let's. Really annoying how that worked out to be just short on everything. And yes, I need to also get 40 more science, which I think I produce 1 an hour. So I might actually end up having to send all of these beavers home just to make sure they survive, basically. I like it. He just pops up and helps give it a bit of love. Okay, the water pump is going. They're not too bad. They can stay here for a bit longer. But we'll potentially send them home shortly. Just so that... make sure they're going to survive. You know, sleep's going up nice and well, but yes, hunger and thirst are a bit of a problem. We've probably got another day in them. Oh, nice. They're building this for me because it's technically in range of them. That is fantastic. That definitely helps me solve a problem. That is going to go and become blueberries. That's what I'm going to import from the other town for now. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have just gone and finished all these floodgates. They will help me block any form of bad water. Buildings lack workers. Oh, really? Are we're shy of 6 workers. Although we've also then got one person not doing anything. Although he must be in my other settlement. How are you guys doing? Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and put it back to normal speed. Let's go and get my district crossing point. Quite glad I actually managed to get that a little bit later because of that, I have a medium warehouse on the go. Go ahead and fast forward again. We should start to get water. Oh, we have a drought approaching. Now, I do need to get a good amount of water here because we are not blocked off from protecting ourselves against drought. I do not believe it comes in here and it will come straight out here. That is something I need to fix. But we will at least now, yes, start to pump out some water. And with this about to be completed as well, we will be able to start getting some berries across and some planks across. That will allow us to build these stairs and at least open up the rest of the wood industry. Okay, yeah, shelter is becoming a problem. Hunger is becoming a major problem. I'm gonna go ahead and... Okay, this just needs to be finished being built. Let's put that... I'm actually in fact gonna pause that a second. Let's come to manage distribution. We do need... I'm gonna take one guy off there. You should get a couple of workers, that's fine. District 1. I'm not going to put any form of... do not import, but if I go to District 2, import always. Now, we have a lot of jobs currently... missing people. Buildings lack workers. Buildings lack workers. I'm going to put you up to a slightly higher priority. Because without you... we will, in fact... You have one worker as well. That's fantastic. Grew up, died of old age, was born. Okay, so no, we haven't lost anybody. 1, 2, 3, and yes, 4. So hopefully, yep, we've got some people bringing in berries. So with that, we should start to get some food. Nice. We have some food over here, so that should now be removing that as a problem. I shouldn't have any beavers dying on me of starvation. And I think that thirst will be controllable as well. No, yes, you are planks. Fantastic. Let's put, however, a control on planks. But a 15% threshold. Let's put you on import if needed. I think that means they should only import them if I have something to build with them, I'm hoping. He is now going to build these stairs, which will allow me get access to all of this as well, which is fantastic. And then after that, what I need to do is I need to come down here for landscaping. I want to... no, I'm happy keeping those there because the water will actually come in this way. So let's in fact go to pathing. And... I want to build a path. I want to build on there. And I want to build some stairs onto there. And the rest of my path across here. Then I think for now, because it will keep things in, basically, I wish to build a dam by there with a little up set of stairs. And that just gives me access to this area as well. Nothing in particular that I want access to this area for, but it does just go and give me access. So now, these people are just fine. They are missing a little bit from shelter. That's okay. What I am going to go and do is migrate population once more. Go and get 6 more beavers over here. And I'm also going to go and turn this building on. Go down to 2 workers. Gives you a worker. Very nice. And then, so yes, the one thing that we will be lacking is shelter. Now, what I'm going to go and do for shelter, I'm going to go ahead and grab a house, a 2-story house, and if I build it just here, it works out just beautifully. I'm having a bit of a problem with my pathfinding. Just in there. That's a lovely 2-story house built in against the wall, and that will give all 6 of the beavers over here a wonderful bit of shelter. How long till the drought? We have 1 day, 1.2 days. We're definitely not going to have enough water, so let's come to storage. That doesn't look like a small storage thing at all. That's a small warehouse, that's why. That's why it doesn't look like a barrel, because it's not a barrel. We will... Do you know what? I'm just going to go put that in here. Maybe not the most efficient place, but it should do just nicely. I'm going to go put that actually as a priority. Then, do you know what? We'll put our shelter next. I don't think I'm basically going to get to this point to prevent the drought. So, we're going to let that one go this time, unfortunately. As I think, yes, we are definitely going to... Now, we only have 1 water pump going here, so we're actually running out of water. We have 10 jobs needed. We have 6 homeless somehow. Oh, that's from the other side. We have 12 beds available. So we can get 12 more people. 12 more people. 12 more beavers. How dare I refer to them as people? They are so much better than people. So let's go and see if we can get our water refilled. Of course, all of this does keep going whilst we have drought, because we do have our lovely floodgates down here, keeping us in a lovely bit of water. Let's go and up them a little bit and increase the height of the water in here. Look at that, 0.9. We're up to the edge, ladies and gentlemen. We are up to the edge. Drought started. Like I said, I didn't think I was going to get in here. Oh, yes, you need to be water. Cool. So the platforms are getting built. Very nice, very nice. How are we doing over here? Now, we are about to have a slight plank production problem. These seem to have already stopped, but I'm guessing, yep, these both buildings are missing workers anyway. But no, that's all right. We will start to get our workers back in, and everything will be fantastic, quite frankly. Yes, as you can see, we are drying up a little bit. This pool should keep this area fertile for a little while longer. But that will also eventually disappear. Oh, look at that, very nice. We are getting onto the dams. These guys all have shelter now. Fantastic. Go for migration population. I am going to turn on auto migration now. As we are not... Well, we probably will get some population boosting going on over here as well. Very, very much so, I think. And how can I plan out what comes next? So that's going to go and block that off, ready for the next flood. And then, of course, one of the next things that is definitely on the agenda... That little tree's not quite been harvested yet, so that's now kind of in the way. I'm going to go and put that there. And so we want a storage. Just here. And in the lovely little nook, which I think we can probably... No, we cannot quite afford yet. We still need 100 more science. That will eventually be for... Not dirt, scrap metal. Isn't connected to any districts? Yes, I know that. We are waiting for this to disappear. And of course, then, something else which I would very much like is a forester. Not great on pathing, to be honest. And I'm trying to think. I think this side will actually be better for a forest because... Although... Yeah, if I put him there, he has full access. Because once I block off this area, this should keep fully fertile, but this might not. Because this river will run dry. I think over this side is the best way to do it. I'm going to... no, if I actually go and put it here, it gets so much more. Let's go and put that there. How are we doing back over here? We still need 5 more jobs. So we won't quite steal any beavers yet. We'll let the population normalize a bit. I might, in fact, just see if I can get this population over here to grow itself. So what I want is I am going to build me another 2-story house, just like I did this one. And I am going to build it into this wall here. Let's make sure that the entrance is on the right side. Just in there. And that will actually allow this population to grow by 6 people. Now you do lack a worker. I'm going to go and take one away from this. And I am going to ask you to plant me a whole area of pine just in here. And also replant dead trees. Although I'm not going to ask you to replant any of these, and hopefully you don't decide to. Yes, I want you to replant that whole area. You are now out of range of everything. That's fine. We'll go ahead and pause your building. We'll probably relocate you very shortly. In fact, so yes, what I'm going to do is... There you go. Gonna leave that just there. Oh, we'll get rid of that one as well then. Because I may just move that guy just tucked into here, so he has access to this whole forest. Okay, so the water is coming back. Too far from a district, of course, because I haven't gone and built the pathing. Put that path right there. That will... Oh, and of course I haven't even built a path here, that's why. Here you go, path connected. Let's finish off building these dams. All that fertile land coming back to us. So yeah, I mean, this area down here is relying on this river. So I'm not going to rely on this for anything for me, personally. I just... Oh, you can. You can, in fact, build future paths. That's brilliant, that is. Actually very, very useful. You should be able to start pumping water again very soon. guys are doing just fine. We have 3 beavers doing nothing. We have 1 spare beaver somewhere. Probably over here, I would guess. Okay, so let's put you up to 2. Yep, that got rid of that extra beaver. You're going to keep planting like crazy. Look at them go. On super high speed. Going absolutely crazy. Of course, I could in fact block this in. I could go and put something here. That would in fact block in this area as well, which would be quite useful. And there's definitely nothing saying I couldn't do that, because I could do a very nice path coming from here. Oh, you don't have a path? Oh, good old pathing problems. There you go. We now have space for more beavers, so we'll hopefully have this area grow a little bit as well. We have 3 spare beavers, ladies and gentlemen. We have 3 unemployed beavers. Oh, quick autosave. And so on that, let us go, and I'm going to remove this this tree, because it's just in the way, quite frankly. And we can also now go ahead and I want to believe that's everywhere, but I'm in fact gonna, you know what, yeah, no, let's put it in there. The metal scavenging flag. Now I believe we are a worker short for that, so I'm gonna grab, oh whoops, 2 more beavers. Gives 1 spare. You have 2 spare. You have 4 free housing. 3 free housing. There you go. Everyone's now been moved around. Oh, that looked like maybe someone came over who was injured. Yes, let's go ahead and put... Oh no, you've got broken teeth. We can very easily solve that, don't you worry. A beautiful tooth grindstone. I'm gonna put that in here for now. No, wait, pause. I'll remove that. I am gonna go and put that in here. I think I might even put a set of stairs here to get onto the roof. So we can go and sharpen his teeth back up. We have gone and put that there. So this area is now flooding a little bit better. We should get a slightly higher water level. Very nice, very nice. Eventually it will overflow back out to here, but for now that's stopped. And you are continuing to pump water. Fantastic. And so with that, we should, and we are, starting to gather some scrap metal. So now, whilst that's all going on, let's see what comes next. Scrap metal. Basically, scrap metal and some logs for 4 hours, and we'll make metal blocks. That is one of the next things of our industry. Because from that point there, we can start to think of... Now, I know where I'm going with this. Hold these thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Science? No. Power? No. Metal? No. Wood? No. Food? No. I'm getting it. Landscaping. Because, no. I mean, lying even further. Water. Because with that, ladies and gentlemen, we can build bad water pumps. This will allow us to start gathering bad water. And from here, we will be able to then start making things like dynamite. So that is the stage that comes next, I think. Now that we have started our metal industry, it is time to keep things moving along. And I am just going to put a path there. Put guy in there. We're going to go ahead and remove this one. Yes, you are no longer needed. So that's where we're currently at. I mean, we also do need to think of things maybe like a paper mill. That produces me some paper. We can also then get a printing press, which gets me some books. A tapper's shack, which will allow me to gather pine resin and maple syrup. And then a wood workshop. Now, these two are actually, I think, a little bit more important because they help me continue my production chain. Whereas these ones, not so much. We also want to start getting the ability to produce our wonderful chain of power going up, as well as just across. With that, we will definitely be having some major improvements. Now, of course, we could technically get this bad water back here, I think, but I think it's a bit of a stretch from this district, to be honest. So we are probably going to come over to here for that. And so what we're going to do is I think this will be the quickest and shortest path. Let's go and build that there. Let's go and build that there for now. And what we wish to do is have a path going across here. I could just build a massive walking area. Never a terrible idea, ladies and gentlemen. Never a terrible idea. We're going to go and build the path across here. Build those there. And we're going to build it into here. And then, of course, let's go and mark out the path, which I've just found out I can do. That will allow us to get all the way across to there, and that will get us over to this side. Now, however, that is a bit of a future thing. We need to be making metal blocks first. Let's come into here. Let's have a look at the migrate population button. Okay, so the 5 spare people are all back here. Let's not worry about those quite yet. I mean, we do need 300 for this. Something else I'd really love is the observatory. It does cost 1,000 just to unlock. However, you get 10 science every 0.75 hours. At the moment, we get 1 per 1 hour. Quite a difference there, folks. However, before as well, we start looking into a lot of these things. I mean, I know, and of course, I'm saying we need this, we need this, we need this. We need all of it, and it is all going to eventually come. A lot of this stuff we're now looking at or should I say does, need power. Now, don't get me wrong. These 2 water wheels provide me with so much power. As you can see, 500, and I only use I only use 100. If I turn this on, it needs... I wish I could remember. Let's see if this will tell me. It takes 120. But even then, that still means I'm producing twice as much power as I'm using. The difference is, however, that when we get a drought, my whole industry at this point comes to a halt. So I need to build something, ladies and gentlemen, that allows my industry to keep moving. Now, I'm not 100% sure what I can do with this. Obviously, I could start building giant mega structures, so to say. And this would very much allow me... Wow, we still haven't actually filled up this basin, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, to allow these to overflow. We're still going. We are still going. These go up to a height of 0.65. And yep, it's still filling up. It's not quite there. But anyway, as I was saying, so I need to eventually build something that allows the continuation of flow. There is, of course, things like the windmill, which could actually be a wonderful idea. How exactly does the windmill work? It is multi-directional. I love that. So you can link them in any direction you so wish. And then, of course, you have the large windmill. This will produce 150, I'm guessing give or take. And this will produce double that. But this is, in fact, available now. So I think we should potentially start to think about wind power. Now, in terms of my wonderful wind power, I see a lovely platform here that I think I might be about to target for the wonderfulness of wind power. However, for me to go and do that, I first most definitely need to expand my current areas. So, how are we doing? Oh, my water does seem to be struggling a little bit. So, something else I should be thinking about, most probably, is a large water pump. This, however, does take the glory of pine resin, which I don't have at this point. What I'm going to do, paths and structures. I'm going to go and fill all of that in there. Yep, that is all available to be built. Let's go and path this out to there. I'm going to definitely build myself a couple more water pumps because, well, we're doing okay-ish, but I think one or two more wouldn't hurt, especially as I'm ready to expand even further. And I want to... Now, we'll have to see how this goes. I very much want to... Let's go and plan some of this out. That will need to go there. And I see it depends which way, because I think I'm actually going to come through here. Let's go and double that down right there. Let's go and mark a few things for removal. Get rid of that chain there. You can actually turn on because you are supplying these guys with berries, quite frankly. Let's have you guys go and remove. From there, we actually need to... Yes, we will need to... have a... We have one of you there. Gonna have to go and unlock this one. The double size. And I've just realized I've messed up. Let's go and remove those. I thought I was messing up at the beginning, but for some reason it all then actually made sense in my head. Let's try that again. Let's... I want that there. I want the... Oh wait, I want that there. Oh, wait. Sorry, folks. This is all becoming a mess. Trying to work out 3D physics in my head, and clearly I'm not the man for the job. I'm going to go and put that there, because I'm actually going to go and put that there. And then let's go ahead and get a whole set of stairs. That's going to go there. We're going to have another platform just there. Then we're going to have stairs and stairs. This is allowed to become a path. And then we are going to go absolutely mental with windmills. How much space did they take? Just one. Oh my days, this could be hilarious. And then we need to build a lot of power shafts. We have missed removing this tiny bush. Okay, over here, I'm going to say you can go up to 2 people now. You ideally, yeah, you're on 2 people. That's fantastic. And we are just slowly filling up with scrap metal. Fantastic. You keep gathering that in the background. Oh, you didn't quite make it into the corner. That's highly annoying. You are sat there with apparently nothing to do. And I'm not quite sure why. But you can technically. Oh, probably because there's nowhere for the logs to go. Do you know what? I'm actually okay with that. Same with you, except you are in fact going to be paused. And you sure you want to demolish it? You won't be able to undo it. Recovered goods too. Yes. Actually go and remove you. And what I would quite like to do is I need more storage, and so to get myself this storage, I'm going to go and build you 3 there. I'm going to go and build you just there. And I am going to go and build another large pile just there. And with my lovely... Oh, you can't change it! No! That's highly disappointing. Let's go and continue to remodel the landscape. You 3 will go there. You will be demolished. Yes. You in the back corner can also be demolished. And you will never see the fact that that is missing because I will never ever turn my camera around. I'm going to go for a large pile on there. And a set of stairs just there. And that will be for the glory of logs. Okay, and we are getting quite a few planks. How are we doing over here for planks? Oh, plenty. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to go and unpause the gear workshop now. We still have 5 unused workers. Go and build our path. Beautiful. That pretty much gets me all the way to the top. We will be able to do this very nicely. We'll be able to do this very nicely indeed. And there is just going to be a massive industry output, ladies and gentlemen, on this area. I'm actually not going to build anything yet. I'm going to plan it out a bit. But that is all we have time for this very extended episode because I got very, very much caught up in what I was doing. And so, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed it so far, and I hope you will continue to return. We are continuing to build Beavertopia. We are moving on to, well, quite frankly, whatever comes next. But until that point, ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to say thank you all for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it, and until we see you again, I hope that you stay safe, happy, and healthy.